Christine, investigators believe the car belonged to the Martin family of Portland. They disappeared back in 1958. It took excavators 2 days and a giant crane to get it, but tonight they might have their biggest clue.
We knew it was going to be challenging.
On the Columbia River in Cascade Locks.
They worked and worked and worked.
Days of work ended with this breathtaking moment as crews drew up this old chassis. A huge clue in a 66-year-old cold case and maybe a conclusion to it. Could this be the station wagon that carried the Martin family back in 1958? Mom, Dad, and 3 little girls had driven from Portland to the gorge that December to pick greenery, but never returned.
They're fairly confident that they can make an identification of the car, which is a big step.
Hood River County Sheriff Matt English said the car was submerged in 50 feet of water and 7 feet of debris.
It's been in there for 66 years. And so, it's really rusty and really falling apart.
English said the car did not contain human remains due to debris, but the engine was intact and appeared to be in good shape.
They're going to take that vehicle back to our secure facility. They hope to start processing a bit tonight.
I mean, I've always believed that it was an accident.
Archer Mayo, an independent diver, learned about the Martin case 7 years ago. He discovered the car on this dive last fall. Using police clues, he formed a theory on where the car was buried.
So there was a complication there that nobody knew about. It was this feature of the canal that actually trapped the car. And once I knew that existed, and I actually found that in the Oregon Historical Society in archives. And so I looked at a 130-year-old photograph and instantly solved the 70-year-old mystery.
Friday marked day 2 of retrieval efforts on the Columbia. Ann Anderson, who's followed the case for decades, drove out from Kaiser to watch.
I'm surprised they found it at all. And I thought, well, let's just go up and see what's happening. Obviously, we can't see much.
Months after the Martins went missing, authorities recovered the bodies of the 2 youngest daughters from the river. But the bodies of the couple and their oldest daughter were never found. English says it's possible they'll never know exactly what happened.
This may be as far as we can get because it's really unclear what's left in there.
The sheriff tells us crews found at least 3 submerged vehicles during their search. But again, the one they retrieved today is the one they were looking for. Crews will not return to the river tomorrow. Christine.
Appreciate you bringing us that update. Thank you, Catherine.